Hey guys, welcome back to another Dokkan video, and today we will be talking about how the crossover campaign is ending soon, and since there is probably no Golden Week, I will be explaining more of that later in the video, but there probably isn't going to be a Golden Week just because of, well, we'll get into it. Yeah, so this campaign is probably going to be ending soon. I mean, the burst mode is, I think, the last thing that's probably going to be added, so go do it, I guess, before it goes away. You can get the cool title that's associated with the crossover campaign. Whoopsies, I'm gonna go back that far. There we go. But yeah, this is probably gonna end soon. So what's next? Well, Golden Week again isn't gonna be happening, right? It's already has missions associated with it, which is like, why would they do missions? I mean, I get it's Golden Week, but again, that's the issue, kind of, right? It is Golden Week, and they've already used their time that would be Golden Week, right? Now, it doesn't mean we're not going to get a unit, right, for like a month or anything, right? We'll probably get a unit, I'm going to suspect, on the 9th. Now, there is a reason why I choose that day, not maybe the 7th or the 8th, but maybe it will be one of these days. I mean, who knows? But Golden Week has missions already associated with it, so they probably wouldn't do this unless, I mean, they weren't planning to do it. They're going to do a celebration, they probably just wait, right, I'd assume. Again, here's the mission again, kind of close up, again, it's already started. And it's it hasn't ended yet, but it'll end eventually, right? Now, Golden Week in the past has started. Well, this is last year, was 27th, right? So it's already past that, and then the Part 2 LR released on the 15th, which is right here. So pretty. I mean, obviously. But we obviously got the banner that dropped currently. Let's go back to 1. Came out on the 23rd of May. So what is that? 4 days shorter than the. So maybe we can expect the next Part 2. Maybe. Well, this is already an LR, right? But maybe it's a Part 2 Dokkan Fest, or maybe a Part 2 Carnival even. Or it might not. Well, it's not a Part 2. Sorry, let me clarify. I don't think it's a Part 2. But like another big celebration character maybe. It just won't be associated with this, obviously. This is like a crossover special thing, kind of like they did. Well, if you're old, well, it's not that old, but back when they did like superhero kind of thing, I guess. Well, it's a little different, but okay, you get the idea. Anyways, so we assume it's 4 days earlier. That would be the 11th, which is not close. I mean, which is close to what I said with the 9th, right? Of course, this is a dual Dokkan Fest, so it's a little less of a, celebration. It still was a pretty big celebration for what it was. I mean, it's a crossover campaign, which is really nice. But yeah, the Golden Week will end on the 6th of May. So it's already over, right? I mean, we're already, I mean, they could release. No, they're not gonna release anything right here, right? If then they would release something right here again the day after, it'd just be kind of stupid. Be like, okay, we're gonna start Golden Week after Golden Week, right? It doesn't really make sense. But if you are looking, there is a special day coming up very soon that it usually gets interrupted again by the Golden Week. I kind of lost my place, but as you saw, it was kind of like it happened on the 27th, right? And so it kind of lasted all the way throughout May almost. Golden Week did. But since we don't have Golden Week this year, I think it's a prime opportunity for GOKU Day to kind of shine, because I don't think we've ever got a summable unit on GOKU Day, right? Because Golden Week was during GOKU Day, and it just doesn't work out. And here's something that I think, I'm going to say my own little theory, I guess. They released this, and I like Dokkan Frontiers. Like, I like the game mode itself, and like the idea, and like the uniqueness of it. But they really kind of lost me when they started with Namek Saga, and then they didn't release that many Namek Saga units, right? I mean, I feel like they didn't do much to help this kind of bad category they chose. Like, I mean, and they actually did a lot for Sand Saga afterwards, which is weird. Like, why are you helping Sand Saga? Shouldn't you be helping Namek Saga? But whatever. But we are getting to the phase where they're about to fight Goku, right? We've gone up to the Piccolo, stages, and that's right before Goku shows up, pretty much, right? Yeah, I think that's pretty much the only thing left. I guess third form. Well, yeah, that's kind of what this is, I think. Anyways, they're almost like Goku. The next drop probably will include Goku, right? which is what the I think the beta people betas, but the alpha testers will say, the people who tested the thing at the event or whatever, or whatever, you get what I'm saying, tested the thing. That's what they did, right? That was the demo. That's the word. The demo. That's the word I was looking for. They used. Now, I personally think Goku, Sande could be, you know, I mean, let me just pull up I don't know, any Namek Saga Goku, right? Because we haven't got a Namek Saga Goku, I feel like, in a while, right? Whoops, that's not speaking. Okay, so let's see how many Namek Saga Gokus we got, and like even the past. I mean, when, like, that's an easy A. That's not even a real unit, right? I mean, and he's kind of already aged out really fast. Namek Saga doesn't get that much love anyways, right? And I feel like especially Goku hasn't got, I mean, obviously he's got a lot of love, right? But not in a while, right? So we're kind of due for one, right? I mean, I wouldn't be upset for him, a Namek Goku for Sunday. I mean, not Sunday, Goku Day, right? So I personally think the next unit will be on Goku Day, or at least, I mean, maybe right before it, I guess. But I would say either on it or right before it will be the unit drop. And I think the unit will have to do with Planet Namek Saga, and because I think they really do need to buff this category, and I think they're gonna do something like they did with Sand Saga, because they really buffed Sand Saga with just like what, like one big celebration, right? Well, it was like 2 units with like a couple of J's and a, you know, banner unit, whatever, right? But let me know what you think in the comments below. Their battery's on 8%, by the way. I don't think that's dangerous, but okay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.